All right, first up for Module 9, establishing your online presence. Let's face it, clients and prospective customers will be and are Googling you. The question is, do you like what you find and see when you Google your name? If not, follow the tips, the tutorials in this module so you can control the narrative and the search results around your name. So key sites for Google results, these definitely are the sites that you need to be able to have a presence on. They're also where you'll be able to get client ratings and reviews. So obviously Zillow, Realtor, LinkedIn, a business Facebook page, Google My Business, Yelp.com if you're going to choose to use that platform for getting reviews and showing up. Obviously also highly recommend that you get yourname.com if you don't already have it, and have that point to your real estate website or a specific landing page where people could learn more about you. There are other business profiles and social media based on your specific goals and other variables, including homelight.com, Facebook groups, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Clubhouse, all those different social media channels and some of the other listing sites. That'll be dependent upon whether or not you're going to use that. More on that as we move through this module. Here's some overall tips to follow when you create your profiles on these various platforms. Number one, be consistent with your username and use your first and last name whenever possible. Okay, so the whole point here is to have somebody Google you and have you come up for all these various powerful sites like LinkedIn and Zillow and so forth, but you've got to be using your name. Now, if your name is not available, meaning there's another Jan O'Brien out there, then add something to the end of your name and be consistent with that across the profile. So for example, if I could not get just Jan O'Brien, I might use Jan O'Brien LV for Las Vegas, or FL for Florida, or I could just use Jan O'Brien Realtor. That might be the best choice. You can use Realtor with your name if you are a realtor. You can find out what usernames are taken or available by using a site like Namecheck, NAMECHK.com. There are others, but this is a really useful site I've used for years and shared with folks. So you put your username in there, hopefully your first and last name, and it will tell you if it's taken. So that's a tool that you could use. All right, next, after a consistent username, you need to have a professional headshot. And make sure it's a recent headshot. And the reality of that is you're going to be meeting people. So what you look like right now is what people are going to see when they show up to meet you. So have it reflect that. If it's time to update a new headshot, then go do that. You might want to do this every couple years, not every 5 to 10 years. All right, for listing portals, this is important, like Zillow. Use the same email you use for your MLS so your listings will sync properly with the platform. This has been an issue for some agents, and we all have so many different emails, so make sure when you're on Zillow, Realtor, Homes, any of these other listing platform sites that they're getting the IDX feed from your association or your local MLS rather, and you need to be able to use the same email from that platform so your listings will show up on your profile. All right, and here is a bit of a bonus tip. This will make it easier for you. If you haven't worked on these profiles in a while, or you're new or newer to the business and you never really have created it, make a Word doc. I call it a little cheat sheet with all the common profile content. So it's going to have, obviously, your headshot. It's going to have your bio. Have all this available for you when you sit down to work on these, is where I'm going with this. You can cut and paste, and you're not wasting all this time trying to go, where's my bio? Where's my headshot? So put it on a folder on your desktop, on your computer, and then get to work. So it's got your headshot, your bio, links to all your key online sites, like your website and all your social media. Particularly for the listing portals, they're going to all ask you the same questions. What areas do you work? Zip codes, cities you serve, any specialties or designations that you have, and make sure you complete all areas of your profile. So have all that on a Word doc, including testimonials. Well, honestly, testimonials you're going to have to get, and we cover that in a later module, directly from the client. There are a couple exceptions, but ultimately you need all the data ready to go so that you can complete these profiles. All right, that's it for just an overview of what platforms and getting yourself ready to be able to create or refresh your online platforms. Next up, tips on writing a great bio.